Good morning, Quinn. Let's start with our good morning song. Good morning, Quinn. Good morning, Quinn. Good morning, Quinn. I am so glad you're here. Today we are going to learn about the letter X. This is a xylophone. I have a xylophone today, so we're going to play a little game called Name That Tune. We're also going to be talking about the shape of the circle, which is like a zero or the letter O. It's just a round circle. And we're also going to be learning about fish in the ocean. So let's start this morning by singing our days of the week. Can you help me? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday. Tuesday, excuse me, May the 18th, which is a 1 and an 8. Since we're learning about the letter X, let's sing our ABCs. You ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? This is the letter X. If you were to write the letter X, which I bet you are practicing them this week, it's one diagonal line. Remember how the V had 2 diagonal lines? They're not straight up and down. They're not side to side. They're right in the middle, diagonal. Well, when you cross them in the middle, that's an X. If X is at the end of a word, it makes the X sound. If it's at the beginning of this word, it says xylophone, but this is a xylophone. This is up. This is down. Let's see if you can name this tune. You ready? That's Mary Had a Little Lamb. That's a little rough version of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. How about this one? That's Happy Birthday. The xylophones are fun to play. And they start with the letter X. Now, the shape we are learning about this week, can you make a circle with your hands? Kind of hard to do, maybe more like that. Let's see if we can do it. Well, a circle is easy to write. It's a letter C and a backwards letter C, or a letter O, or a 0. You can see some things in the house that are a circle. This is a red circle. Aha! Do you like to eat oranges? Oranges are in the shape of a circle. Does your mommy ever make pie or pizza? That's in the shape of a circle. I brought a clock. A lot of clocks are in the shape of a circle. And this is a pot. But this is a plate that the pot goes on. And a plate is in the shape of a circle. Goes right underneath to catch the extra water. All right. Speaking of water, we are talking about fish who like to live in the water. Sometimes they live in the ocean. Sometimes they live in ponds. So we're going to teach you a song this morning. It goes like this. Boom, boom, diddum, daddum, wadum, choo. Boom, boom, diddum, daddum, wadum, choo. Boom, boom, diddle, daddle, why don't you? And they swam right over the dam. Down in the meadow in the itty bitty pool swam 3 little fishies and a mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam right over the dam. Boom, boom, diddle, daddle, why don't you? Boom, boom, diddle, daddle, why don't you? Boom, boom, diddle, daddle, why don't you? And they swam right over the dam. In our Bible, there's a story about a big fish called a whale. And this is Jonah and the whale. This was before Jesus. God gave Jonah a job. But guess what? Jonah jumped on a boat and sailed away instead. God sent a storm to destroy that ship. It's my fault, Jonah cried to the sailors. Throw me into the sea. They did, and the storm stopped. Jonah nearly drowned, but God sent a whale to swallow him. What? Inside the whale, Jonah prayed for 3 days. See, his hands are together to pray. The whale spat Jonah safely onto the dry land, and then Jonah did as God had asked. It's always important to do like what your parents ask you to do. Well, did you know God asks you to do things too, like listen to your mom and dad. So when you do those things, that's what God wants you to do, and He's happy with you with that. All right, let's sing. Actually, no, let's read a story about a different whale. This is a beluga whale. And the story is called Baby Beluga. Okay. Oh, this is written by Raffi. I didn't know that. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea. Swim so wild and swim so free. Look at the walruses with them. Heaven above and sea below, and a little white whale on the go. Baby beluga, is the water warm? Is your mama home with you so happy? Oh, look at them. They're having a good time in the water. Way down yonder where the dolphins play. Oh, look at the dolphin. Where you dive and splash all day. Waves roll in and waves roll out. Look at those seals. See the water squirting out of your spout? There's that whale. They can squirt water right out of that hole at the top of their head. Baby beluga, oh baby beluga, sing your little song. Sing for all your friends. Looks like they're in a cold part of the ocean. We like to hear you. Oh, they all want to hear them sing. When it's dark, you're home and fed. These are the northern lights. Aren't they beautiful? Curl up, snug in your waterbed. Moon is shining and the stars are out. Good night, little whale. Good night. Baby beluga, oh baby beluga, with tomorrow's sun, another day's begun. You'll soon be waking. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea, swim so wild and swim so free. Heaven above and sea below, and a little white whale on the go. You're just a little white whale on the go. Aw, he's swimming away. You know, this is coming up is the season in which we like to go swimming too. Do you like to swim, Quinn? Let's see if I get this right. You tell me. Is it this season coming up? Oh no, that's the winter time when you build snowmen and wear toboggans on your head and boots on your feet. How about this? Oh, that's when the leaves fall. Nope, that's fall or autumn. That's not coming up. Right now, this is our season where the birds are starting to lay their eggs and build nests, and the butterflies are starting to fly around. People are planting things. The leaves have grown back on the trees, and that's spring. But soon it's going to get warmer and warmer and warmer, and then just like the fish, you're going to want to get in the pool. And that's summertime. All right. Let's see how many fish we have here, Quinn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little fish went swimming one day through the sea and far away. Mama Fishy said, come back. But only 4 little fishy came back. 1, 2, 3, 4 little fish went swimming one day through the sea and far away. Mama Fish said, come back. But only 3 little fishy came back. 1, 2, 3 little fish went swimming one day through the sea and far away. Mama Fish said, come back. But only 2 little fishy came back. 1, 2 little fish went swimming one day through the sea and far away. Mama Fish said, come back. But only 1 little fishy came back. 1 little fish went swimming one day through the sea and far away. Mama Fishy said, come back. And all 5 fishy swam on back. Did they listen to their mom that time? Always good to listen to your mom. Our last story is called Rainbow Fish to the Rescue. Rainbow Fish is this really sweet fish. You see the shiny scale? He used to have a whole body of shiny scales. Well, one day, all these little fish that were his friends, they wanted to have a shiny scale too. Finally, Rainbow Fish decided it was better to share with others, so he gave each of them their little shiny scales, and they loved it so much, and they thanked him, and they were his friends. So this story is called The Rainbow Fish to the Rescue. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Okay. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there swam a school of fish. Not just ordinary fish, each one had a sparkling silver scale. Ever since Rainbow Fish had shared his scales, these fish had done everything together. They swam together, they played together, they ate together, they even rested together, floating in the shadows of the reef. That's the reef. Bottom of the ocean there. They were so happy together, they had no interest in any other fish. So one day, when a little striped fish swam through their game of flash tag, they all stared at him. Hey, little striped fish finally said, "Can I play too?" "Oh, it's flash tag," said one of the fish, "and you don't have a flashing scale. He doesn't have a shiny scale like they do." Uh-oh, how do you think he felt when they said no? Well, do you have a special scale? Do you have to have a special scale? The little striped fish asked. "Oh, of course you do," said the fish with the jagged fin. "Come on, let's play," he called to the others. "Don't worry about him." Oh, how do you think that made him feel? I thought he was sad. Can you show me a sad face? Oh. Then all the fish turned and went back to the game. Rainbow Fish hesitated. He was afraid of losing his new friends, so he didn't dare stand up to the fish with the jagged fins. But feeling a little ashamed, Rainbow Fish reluctantly swam off to join the others. I wonder what he was thinking about. You think he was wanting to include the new fish? The little striped fish floated all alone at the edge of the reef. He looked so sad as he watched the game. The other fish were having such fun, darting and diving in the deep blue sea, their shiny scales sparkling. See how they sparkle? Rainbow Fish remembered what it felt like to have no friends and how lonely he had been when all the fish had ignored him. He had been so proud of all of his glittering scales that he had refused to share them. No wonder nobody wanted to play with him. But now his friends did not want to play, and Rainbow Fish soon was caught up in the game. No one was paying attention when danger entered the reef. Uh-oh, something bad's getting ready to happen. What kind of danger? What's that? Shark. Suddenly, a shark shot like an arrow into the middle of the school of fish. The fish darted in every direction and managed to escape to their hiding place. There, in a narrow crack in the reef, the shark could not reach them. They were safe, but the little striped fish wasn't. Rainbow Fish couldn't keep still. He was so worried. "What's wrong?" asked the other skinny fish. "It's the little striped fish," said Rainbow. "He's all alone out there. We've got to help him." Aww. You think he can do it? With that, Rainbow Fish left the safety of the hiding place. "Let's go," he called. The other fish trembled with fear, but they knew what they had to do. They sped out of the crack after the Rainbow Fish. Do you think they can save the striped fish from the shark? Uh-oh. They soon saw the shark, and there was the little striped fish swimming and spinning away from his jaws. Rainbow Fish could not see that the little fish's strength was failing fast. He was getting tired of swimming. "Hurry," shouted Rainbow Fish, and all the fish swarmed straight for the shark. This confused the shark because usually fish swam away from him. He turned this way and that, snapping right and left until he was dizzy. The shark almost got the fish with the jagged fins, but he escaped with just a few little scratches. Whew. Quietly, Rainbow Fish led the little striped fish to safety. "You were really brave," said the little striped fish. "Thanks for saving my life." Together, they watched as the exhausted shark gave up and swam away. When all the fish returned safely to the reef, they welcomed the little striped fish. "Why don't you stay and play with us?" Rainbow Fish offered. "How can I play flash tag when I don't have a shiny scale?" asked the little striped fish. "We can play fin tag instead," said the fish with the jagged fin. "Touch a fin and you're it." And all the fish cheered and they all swam off together to play in the deep blue sea. Aw, and see, he met a new friend. And it's really important, Quinn, as you go back to school and start playing with your friends again. If you're on the park and you see somebody that doesn't have a friend to play and you're playing with your friends, or if you're at school and you're on the playground and you see that there's a friend that doesn't have anybody to play with, it's a really nice thing for you to do, to offer to play with that friend too. Anyway, okay, let's sing our last song. Can we sing it together? Bye bye Quinn, bye bye Quinn, bye bye Quinn, I am so glad you came. See you next time.